Howdy, everybody. We're back.
How do?
We're playing a little Banjo-Tooie.
Playing a little some of that bird and bear.
You know, I will say this about Banjo-Tooie because, to be fair, I've talked a lot of shit about Banjo-Tooie. You know, I feel most of it is justified in some fashion.
I wouldn't say that.
So,
how much do you think a Jiggy's worth, though?
A Jiggy?
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, we're doing all this hard work. That guy's got a big toe.
Yeah.
But it's like one big toe.
We'll come back here and do this later.
2 little toes, 1 big toe. A 2-to-1 toe ratio.
A 2-to-1 toe ratio. Hey, man, we don't judge man by their toes.
What's your toe ratio?
Toe
ratio.
5? I have 5 toes.
5 toes. Yeah, but you got 1 big toe.
And so 4 to
you got a
4 to 1 ratio.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I was saying about the Banjo-Tooie is I really
¿Por qué?
Porque I feel like one thing that they did really well was the fact that you kept all your old moves.
Mm-hmm. From the first one?
Yeah, from the... Oops, I didn't mean to...
So you don't have to relearn some shit that you already learned?
Yeah, you just gotta...
Get more.
You only get more.
It's more of like an addition.
Yeah.
Than it is like a whole new game.
I'll tell you though,
it's a very long DLC.
Yeah, the biggest problem though is just so much backtracking that has to happen. That's just such a pain in the ass.
Well, they're trying to do more with less, and so that's how you do that.
No, I know, but is it right? I would argue no.
Is it morally manageable? I don't know.
Fuck.
Poopus, I need you to not give me that.
She's stressed out. She just saw her couch buddy like open the door. And she's like, I want to be out there.
Couch buddy. Poopus, you do have a couch buddy, don't you?
Wow, that's so cool. Like one little packet gives you 20 things, feathers.
What you gonna use them feathers for? You only
flying
fly
about
like a top like maybe 3 minutes throughout the whole game. Like, but never gives it to you.
But you need it. That's all that matters.
But you need it plenty.
Let's see.
All right, so we're doing all this work.
Mm-hmm.
We're the heroes of the land.
Yeah, and what's it worth?
What's our net worth right now? How much is a jergy? How much is a jergy?
A jergy? A jergolinis?
A jergolini, please. I'll have your finest jergolini.
Your finest jergolinis. You know what? I'd say...
I'll go to one wiggle.
I'd say probably not very, very much. Or, I'll say this. I'll say a Jiggy is probably worth anywhere... Man, I feel like it's probably fucking worthless because like they just pass them off like nothing. Like it doesn't mean anything.
Well, you don't know that.
Every person that gives you a Jiggy is like, oh, by the way, here's this shit I just found in the trash.
Well,
you can
just
have
go
it.
to like a church and they're like, that's like the currency of the church. So you have like spiritual power.
What are you talking about?
Remember the church where you get new worlds? Like they literally open up new dimensions for you.
Oh yeah, okay, but what I'm saying is that do they have any monetary worth? I would say no. Do they have worth to the Jiggalicious Church of the Jiggy? Sure, obviously.
And what is the Jiggy? Is it gold?
Yeah.
All right, so assuming it's gold, and you're like what, like just a regular old brown burr?
Yeah.
But not too regular.
Yeah, I'm special.
You do a lot of scritch-scrabbling.
Scritch-scrabbling?
Yeah. Couldn't just be a regular one.
No, a little too much scritch-scrabbling. I mean, okay, but I don't think the economy of Banjo-Tooie is, equal to our economy, I
don't know. I mean, look at it. That thing has like a whole armed security guard and like a swamp of deadly forces.
Yeah, but the thing is that, well, first of all, he's not being paid, obviously, very well.
Well, how do you know?
Because he just lost track of me. I just swooped around a circle and he just got confused.
It's just not his job. He doesn't get paid.
Yeah. So I think it's more of just coincidence that he's here. rather than
possible.
it being like his job to be here. You know what I mean?
It's entirely possible.
I would argue it's entirely probable.
So like they don't really hate you; they just kind of like do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably.
I mean, yeah, because I mean,
accurate.
like, look at the boss fight. They're like really trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Those bastards like kill you. Like
Yeah,
instantly.
they do not like you.
Like they make the regular old grunt so easy to kill, and then the bosses are just like, well, I'll be stuck here for a while.
That's that. You know,
I kind of wish that the enemies did more.
Yeah. I
Like,
kind of like.
just feel so safe.
You see that's why I kind of like the enemies from Banjo-Kazooie, because it was just kind of like they're just there, you know, like it's we came into like their world, what they're doing, and they're just obviously like Gruntilda's minions, you know.
Mm. Why does she have so many minions all over the place?
I think I already came with her here, didn't I?
Bust some sick moves for me, bro.
Yeah, I did. I
Big
came
Bear.
through here.
You idiot. I mean, look at this guy. He's hoarding gold.
Okay.
So clearly gold is like, you know.
It's not that he's like, okay, but see, the thing is that these are like
man.
reminiscent of Aztecs. The Aztecs, you know, they have a gold bonus according to Age of Empires.
AoE.
I fucking want to play Age of Empires, man. And you're kind of hindering that.
It's just like the same strat. It's just how quickly can you do it. So it's just stress.
But we don't have to, man. We could go back to the golden age of how we did shit, you know? Like we could just be like, hey, we're here to just fuck around, you know? Like it doesn't have to be
perhaps
like the most jigglicious.
But then I'm gonna want to get the new one, and the new one's a whole bunch of money.
A whole bunch of money.
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch. Wow, this sucker goes on sale like every other day.
But it's still like $50.
It is nowhere near $50.
How many bucks is it worth?
Honestly, I think it's at most $20.
Somehow don't believe that.
You don't believe it, Noni. Disrespectful.
When it goes on sale, I might catch a copy. Cop a copy. And a cup of coffee. Wait, is this the spooky one?
No. This is the Gulch or whatever.
Oh, fuck this one.
Yeah, it's not my favorite area to go into, that's for sure.
It's not the greatest.
I mean, I appreciate what they did.
The area is the best.
That one's definitely pretty jiggy.
It's just supreme.
It's definitely jiggy.
You want to get down and jiggy with it.
But see, I feel like, okay, if he's a jiggy that's sentient.
Jiggies are sentient.
Okay, but does that mean that all jiggy wiggies are sentient? Because I mean, look, his arms are not jiggy. Is he just wearing like a mask? Like, what's up with that? What the fuck's up with that?
His skin's not the same as his.
That's what I'm saying. Like
what
his
if
head.
The jiggies are actually
the bad guys,
like an alien force that's raiding. That's why it's all
look.
Like,
they just destroyed this like
dude. They have
closed
infinite
ecosystem.
Power. And look, that's not him, bro. He interjected his brain power on top of somebody else.
Oh my god!
Is this a thing?
I just was like
the fuck?
The fuck? What does it say?
Where is you, buh? Have you looked on the roof of the Red Jinjo house?
Okay, a lot of help.
Which world is where fortune may smile upon you? In a container followed by jingling.
Well,
what was that about?
I have no idea. This was just the weirdest little secret.
And the church is in bed with the military-industrial complex, given what we just found.
You know what? Yeah, he's
just selling pure guns and rifles to bears and birds.
Bears and birds.
He's arming the populace. Can't trust them moles no more.
The moles. Especially the military-industrial complex moles.
Alright. How much would I need to do to convince you that...
Oops.
the Earth is hollow, and actually, the Earth is hollow, and people live in a society underneath the crust of the Earth.
You would have to do an awful lot.
But you can't disprove it either.
I feel like you can. I feel like that's something you can definitely disprove.
How?
Because if the Earth was hollow, then it would collapse in on itself.
Not particularly.
Yes, particularly.
There's caves all over the place. Boy.
Okay, caves are not the same as an entire fucking planet being hollow.
Why?
Why?
It doesn't have to be like perfectly hollow.
Okay. Well, then what you're asking me is, do I believe that there's a subterranean like existence of people somewhere under the Earth? That is way easier to swallow than the Earth itself is hollow.
All right. So the Earth is mostly hollow.
I just mostly
spaghetti caves instead of just one big hole, and people live in there.
Who lives in there though?
I don't know. Maybe like genetically, evolutionarily fucked regular people.
Evolutionary fucked.
Or maybe like a race of like midget people.
A race of midget people.
But they're also blind,
I feel like
because it's so dark down there.
I feel like
blind midget people.
I feel like midget's like no longer cool to say. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know any people. I don't.
Pasty white blind small people. Is that better for you?
I mean,
is that safer for you? Your damn producers.
I don't know, man. I just felt like that seemed kind of like a shitty thing to say, but
it's out of love.
It's out of love.
I'll be out here giraffing around.
I don't know, man. It seems kind of fucky to me. I don't know. I would say probably no. But I can't specifically prove no. I don't think so.
Fair enough. Me neither.
Man, you fought that tooth and nail for a hot second though, didn't you?
Not really. I just got to give you
the old Goomalini.
The old Goomalini. Look at that absolute just knuckle dragging ape over there. Relatable. Hashtag relatable. Damn, you can really zoom in on that feller. Is that Joe Rogan?
Yeah, that's Joe Rogan.
It is.
Wow. Oh, fuck.
He's going to sell you some DMT and some elk meat.
Yeah, and it's going to tell you that he's never been healthier or happier.
Then when he's chewing on some meat and cigars.
Yeah.
I just watched, whatchamacallit, a podcast, Flamboyant or something. I don't remember what they're called, but like he was on another podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And they were interviewing him, and it was just immediately DMT, immediately just evolution.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've kind of fallen out with Joe Rogan.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not like. I don't know. It's so hard to say because it's like the content itself. Like if you watch the podcasts, like for the most part, like they're still pretty cool, right? Like they're not terrible. But there's also did I not get this? I need to get this. There's also like it kind of becomes a bit of an echo chamber. It feels like
that's because people keep shitting on everybody that he has on. They're like they only want people that they agree with.
No, I know.
They don't want anybody else that has any other opinion on there. So then it's only the people that everybody can safely agree with. It's like
I don't know where I'm going.
The fuck's the point of that? You know. He even kind of talked about that. He's like, yeah, like at the beginning, like I had people on that were like talking about fucking Hitler did nothing wrong and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody got mad at him. He's like, well, shit, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I can't just bring on people that I agree with. That's going to get boring real quick. Like,
yeah.
He even said it, like, people just want the safe shit.
No, but not just that, but like, okay. Every single thing you watch, like, what gets talked about? DMT, elk meat, you know, like.
Well, that's just who he is, you know what I mean? That's what he's interested in. So he's obviously going to, if there's a lull and whatever, he's going to talk about that.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I just fell out with it, man. It just was no longer jiggy in the same way that at one point it had been jiggy, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's most of YouTube online anything nowadays.
I know, except for Apes Play.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that's
a fresh do.
Yeah, because you know what? We're not afraid. We'll say midget.
God damn it, bro! Don't say midget.
Yeah, that mean, but I mean, like, all jokes aside, but you know.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Porque. Poopus is just snuffling and snoring over there.
Freaking little Poopus.
What I would do to live a life? Would you live a life of a Poopus, of a dog?
In a heartbeat, I would. In a fucking heartbeat.
Knowing full well that like 80% of the day is boring as shit because you're just sitting there sleeping.
It doesn't have to be, though. Okay, Poopus has things. You can go outside, right? She just chooses not to.
Her little eyes just opened up.
Because she's just a lazy...
Oh, wow. She got mad at you, bro.
Wow.
She heard that.
Wow. Well,
she woke up out of her slumber.
Sorry to offend you, Poopus, but you know, you haven't exactly shown me otherwise.
She like stretched and pointed her paw at you. Wow.
I know, the disrespect. Jolly Roger's Lagoon water.
Drink some of that lagoonage.
That lagoonage. Is there anything else right in here?
You know what I've missed? Like a good, solid FPS.
Oh, yeah.
Like just a really good, like you get on there. And
you get on there.
And you got like the boys on and you're shit talking online.
Yeah,
you just don't get that anymore.
I know.
You don't get it.
That's true. That's definitely true. I missed that myself. I got briefly back into Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then like I would play with some people and then it just died out again, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just like, well, I'm not just going to play this stupid game by myself.
Yeah. I think as you get older, you kind of realize just how like monotonous it is.
And it stops definitely
becoming just like a dopamine like dump for you.
Oh yeah.
You're not just did you see that headshot?
Did you see that? I got that headshot.
Headshot. Yeah, you stop caring about the sociopathic tendency.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, most people grow out of that.
Well,
I said hopefully.
Most of the time. But it is also, it's fun when you can get people. But if you're just playing it by yourself, it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I got better things I could do.
For me, anyways.
No, I understand. Like, that's why I definitely would have the most fun playing with people.
We need to play some more of that Grounded,
bro. We need to play more Grounded. We need to play more Terraria. We need to play more Minecraft.
Dude, I've been waiting, but you always gallivanting the town.
Gallivanting the town, eh? That's what you think, huh?
Going up and down the coast.
Going up and down the coast. We're landlocked, man. What are you talking about, fucking coast?
Never
no
know
rebuttal,
you youngins.
No rebuttal.
Running town.
Running the town. Youngins, I'm older than you. Bish.
Bish. Go ahead and light up that TNT, boy.
I'll be lighting stuff up as I please. Thank you very much. Don't need you to gallivant and tell me what to do.
I do feel at home here. Like,
yeah,
this little universe is like my home.
I spend a lot of fucking time here.
Yeah. Like, it's not
it's
too
crazy.
distant.
It's crazy how, like, when you're a child, you don't realize
that you're developing like a deep relationship with a game.
Well, that, but also you don't realize that it's like, hey, you gotta backtrack. You gotta. You think you get to have fun? Fuck you. You gotta backtrack.
That's also that's kind of good with a game if it can make you not have fun, but make you have fun while you're having no fun.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like the lull is integrated, and it's supposed to be there.
That's fair. This makes breaking so much fun. Now listen up to how it's done. Leap high in the air and then hold buttons or button. Watch Kazooie spin.
Wow.
That was weak.
That
was weak. Ah, that's what you get for
That's
weak
what you get
rhymes.
for the weakness.
And then he grabs a little hat.
Everybody, we'll check out that move next time. But this time is not this time no more. It's next time. So go find next time somewhere.
find
that's not this time.
Yeah, some other time.
Hey.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.